What's up, and welcome back to another interview at the Global Blockchain Show Day 1. I'm Adel, the host, and today we're going to be interviewing Hadi from Ficas. Hadi, how are you doing today?
They're fine. Absolutely perfect. Thank you.
Apologies for the rain. I'm sure there was some disruption getting here today, but glad we're all here in good spirits.
Yeah, it really worth to be here. Despite all the flood, and I see like a vibrant community of the crypto people are now making it to the event, and I'm really happy to see a lot of familiar faces, especially you.
Thank you so much. Likewise. So what brings you here today? What are you aiming to achieve?
Yeah. So my main aim here to represent our company, Ficas, and we are a prominent pioneer in crypto asset management. We started this job in 2018. And we are now looking for other asset managers who wants to build structured products and make their products accessible to the traditional institutional finance.
Interesting. So by making it accessible, how does that work? Walk me through how Ficas makes that work.
So we are professional at building and structuring exchange-traded products and exchange-traded instruments. Those are ETPs and ETIs. When you structure an ETP and ETI, technically you turn an asset and you securitize it and you make it accessible just like a regular stock, right? So a hedge fund who has to go through different processes in order to build, and it's really hard for the investors to get access to those very hard to get in ecosystem of the hedge funds in crypto space. Now they can build something. They have an ETP, it's regulated, and now they are listed on the most prominent exchanges in Europe, like SIX Exchange, Deutsche Börse, Stuttgart Börse. These are now regulated products, and investors can be sure about everything regarding the infrastructure, liquidity, and protection. And the fund managers can at the same time get to an access to a wide variety of the investors, and they can distribute their product way better.
Understood. This is very important for people to understand how ETPs, ETIs actually work.
Yeah.
Because we all heard about the ETF approval, but we don't actually know what that means. So maybe for this specific one, the BlackRock one, and the others, what does this mean for general retailers? Can retailers now just trade now that the ETF is now listed?
Yeah, so the way that an ETF and ETP works for an investor is a lot of the people, especially the people that are sitting on the verge of adoption of the crypto, they don't know how to open up an exchange account, how to buy it, and most importantly, how to store it in a custodian, right? But when you buy a structured product, for example, BTC ETF, everything has been taken care of. At the end of the day, as an investor, you only want to get exposure to the underlying performance, right? You only care about the Bitcoin price that goes up, that goes down, right? The thing with an ETF is they turn that asset, they get that asset, they turn it into a security, and you as an investor can call your bank, can go through your traditional broker, can talk to your financial advisor to buy that product without being worried about, am I gonna lost my Bitcoin? What happens to my private key? How should I manage my investment? When to buy, when to sell? So in the traditional finance world, this is a very common structure. But it's just now getting into the crypto space. We think that the Bitcoin spot ETF was the first product that was introduced. The next wave is going to be other alternative coins, for example, Ethereum, and so many others that would be introduced later on this year. And after that, it's going to be only about the actively managed product, because crypto world is like a volatile. The crypto market has a lot of volatility. A lot of investors from this world, from the traditional world, they still don't know about this kind of a volatility. So they look for an actively managed products.
Just a quick question then, final question actually. What's the difference between, why wouldn't someone like me who can invest directly into Bitcoin and buy the actual Bitcoin versus buy the ETF of Bitcoin? Why would I want to? What's the difference?
You don't need to go through the knowledge curve of how the Bitcoin works and how should I store it, how should I keep my assets secure, and a lot of those other derivative markets. So you got into the crypto early on, Adel, as I understand. And you have through like a years of the knowledge curve to understand what is it, how should I store it. And I'm sure that somewhere in the middle, you had paid your losses as well, right?
Yeah.
So many people sold it early, so many lost their private key. So the thing with an ETF is you don't need to self-custody anymore. You don't need to be worried about what happens if it gets lost. And now, a lot of people still don't know how to open up an account with the Binance or any other exchanges and how to buy and sell it, right? But they can easily pick up the phone or send an email or log into their broker account or their bank account and now buy the product. That's the way it works for the outside world of the crypto market if we want to bring all of those communities into the crypto. We need to have the right product. And the right product is going to be a structured product, which is ETFs, ETPs, ETIs.
Very interesting. That was very insightful for our audience. Both the Web 2 and Web 3 who are watching this, so very good, our audiences. Hadi, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you, Adel. Thank you, Adel, for having me.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this insightful, and we will catch you at the next interview.